Hi everyone, I am Margo, your tarot reader, and today we're doing a personal reading for a client. As always, prior to the recording, I call onto the universe with my client's personal information because they remain private at all times, whether it's a reading and or a ritual. Again, I am Margo, your tarot reader. If you're needing any consultation, reading, or ritual, email me at margourtarotreader@gmail.com or Facebook, Margo, your tarot reader, and I'd be more than happy to help you in your physical and or your spiritual path. Now, let's get started. Angels of the universe and the heavens, shower me in light with the truth, the past, the present, and the future, precise predictions, secret places and things. Amen. Testers. This is a personal reading for Aquarius. Now, let's see. What's going on with this energy? Angels of the universe and the heavens. What is it that we need to know? What is it that we need to see? Okay, so person's energy is a little hesitant with us today. So first off, with the energy that you're asking in reference to the Aquarius, I do feel that he has been going through some drama changing in his life, probably financially. Suffering from wanting to have someone to be an equal with him. It wouldn't matter even if he had someone or not. It is how he's feeling within himself. Okay, a little sad sometimes, a little disappointed sometimes, or worries and ask himself, you know, why am I doing this? Why is this happening? So he's asking a lot of questions in reference to the facts of the living of why we're here even. Okay. I feel that more than anything, he's going within himself lately. That's the more expansion energy that I get from him, but we'll see in the other cards. Okay. To open up his energy, a little off, a little blocked, but it can be that he does not, his energy is not in the spiritual form. Okay. Let's see. What's that? Okay, we're in. He does like you. He thinks you're very attractive, actually. He does like you. Now, something, it feels to me that something is not completely in an honest position. So I wonder if he feels that you feel he's not being honest, and or um, how do I put this? He's attracted to you. He likes you. He wants to continue pushing and see if you give in. I do feel that he has dated, you know, interracial before, or he has a deep attraction toward that. Um, if I'm not mistaken, I feel that in the past I brought out, because of Uranus in the category that it's in, and the basis and points of degrees that it touches and signs and so forth. We discussed in reference to, you know, what the North Node know. Sometimes we actually meet people that are the opposite of us, whether it is a religion, race, beliefs, um, including across the country. You know, in in a in an odd situations and places, and also in the moments of, you know, I've never dated someone in this aspect, but it also tells us that when certain people come in our life in that situation, it's because we need to experience as well that path. Okay. Um, it for now is not telling me that this is the one. It's just telling me that this is someone that you can learn something from or experience something from. Vice versa, he himself too. Do we need lessons from everyone that comes across us? Yes, we do. So this is one of those lessons, and I feel that due to the fact that we just did a certain ritual, cleansing, I feel that this is also helping to vibrate that energy, opening the portals for you to have that hope that someone can be there for you, or the beginning of that. Okay, we'll go based on what we see here today and see if it's something that you can, have a friendship with at the very least. Okay, but it tells me that your energies are wanting to expand and grow constantly, and they're also giving you the hope that something or someone can be there for you. Okay, um, yes, physically and spiritually. um, so let's get into the other reading. Let's see what's going on here. What's going on with Yeah, he was a little bit direct for me. His energy is a little bit direct, straightforward, and um, I wonder if it's just like an old-fashioned, or um, like an old-fashioned where, you know, they want something, to go for it, and that's it. They sling for it. Let's see. Oh, he's right off the back here. 2, 4. Hmm. He has been in his past a little self-observant, okay? Self-observed, meaning about him, his choices, his ways, his desires, okay? Yes, he is going through health issues, and I feel that they're not over for him either. Something else is going on with his health. I wonder if he's going to need some type of surgery in the next 2 weeks, 2 months, or he had one as of now since in the last 2 years. It's giving me some type of a notion in that pattern, okay? He's lost communication with someone, or he has a distance from someone in the past, whether he's a divorcee or he lives with someone. I don't it's probably his children, in a way that they are in constantly in his life. Most likely a female figure in his life. Let's see. Well, he does like you. He does like you. He wants to go out with you. He wants to take you out. Wants to be intimately with you. He feels that you're someone that can be a homebody type. Um, it's a very much distance between you and him at this time. So I feel that emotionally the distance is there. Okay. Of course, you just met, but emotional distance is there. Um, at the same time, I feel that other things in his life and yours puts a division within the two factors. So for now, because I'm sensing that, for now, I feel that what you need to do is take a slow step and just maintain a friendship with this person. I would say go out and just get to know the person and ask questions as much as you can. um, if he does not like to respond to those questions and feel offended by the questions, then you know that this is not the one for you. I just feel that he is very much about himself, and what he desires at all cost. Um, okay, it's not bad, but it just feels to me that it's almost like what matters the most is what I want. Okay, it doesn't mean that, okay, you don't want that, you don't need that, or you shouldn't go for that. It just means that he's always been in that stage of life, and maybe someone like you can change those patterns of behavior in his life, maybe. um but at the same time, I feel that because he has all these health issues that are coming up for him more than what he expects all of a sudden, I feel that he is going to be hospitalized. I feel that he is going to need some type of surgery. I feel that he is going to need some type of medical help. I feel that there's a distance between him and a female that he lost contact, and he's hurting by that situation. Whether it's a sibling of his, I feel, whether it's a sister, or a daughter or something to that effect. It could even be possibly that he lost someone that he loves, a female, and so there's a heart and pain in that situation. If he has not lost someone in that sense, we do see that person also coming to an end of this life. And I feel that this is going to cause a blockage in his energy. So either one or two things: there's a distance between you two and you call it off and what have you, naturally, or you find that yourself feeling his pain and accumulating and getting to know him a lot more. Okay, so I would definitely just, what you do not like, do not be afraid to speak out, because if you're afraid now, then that will be the incentive of the relationship, the start of the relationship. Okay, so in any kind of relationship and or friendship, you need to speak your truth, be honest with your truth and yourself and the other person. So you need to say, listen, I'm hesitant because of this and this and that, but I would like to get to know you. I would like you to be honest and complete with me, as I will be with you from this point on forward. um, if you are interested with me and going out and having to find someone that is serious, then I am here. I do not like to date just to date. I'm looking for someone that can be with me and love me in the way that I am and provide for me, you know. So anyways, you will know how to put it in the right timing. If you're texting with him, and then find all you can. But to be honest, that's beautiful. A blue, a red, oh my Lord, why is it that my brain is blocking right now? Could be that his is like that. It's almost like a zombie energy, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like drawn. I feel like I don't really want to talk. I feel like my eyes want to shut. Um, Either he's not sleeping much or he's medicated, and he's just waking up because he needs to wake up, but not in the sense that I want to be awake. Is how I'm sensing his energy. Um. Okay. So let's move in. Now I'm gonna see through you and see how do we pick him up. Okay. I don't feel necessarily that there is someone in his life, to be honest. I mean, uh, could he be married? I don't feel it. I don't. And if he is, then he is someone that is very distant in the spiritual realm and in his emotions from that person. Detachment completely, from that person. I'm not sensing it, to be honest. So that's just how it is. If we pick up the physical, is one thing. Pick up the spiritual is another. So his energy doesn't seem to be as open with me for some reason. Let's see. Let's see if we can pull him through yours. Into the universe, into the heavens. He has had recent struggles with financial situations and or loss of wealth. Okay, what's going on here? Someone left him for someone else in the past, and I feel that he's still hurting by it. So, you know, it's a thing that I feel that within his energy and yours, there's something there that can be a chemistry, uh, attraction in a way, okay? But I still see this distance between you and him. So I feel that something is coming up in his personal life and or health that is going to cause some type of friction. And unfortunately, I don't, it's, I'm not seeing. Now, again, as you already know, with predictions, certain predictions are here to stand and others are not. Others can be and are able to an extent find a way to be shifted or change. Okay. Um, so if you want to take this chance, and even though I feel that something holds it from being the one first and second coming together. So um, whether it's your choice or circumstances in his life. But if you do not like that, then go ahead for it. And the next text he says, do you want to go out for coffee or drink? Yes. And then that will be the pull to how it can turn out to either shift in your life. Okay. um and then you change certain predictions after that. Basically, when we change something or align something in a slight difference, then we actually change every category within our predictions in life. um so I feel that he does like you. He feels that you will be a perfect fit for him in however aspect he's thinking. um he feels that, yeah, I just see these issues that he's having family wise, personal wife health issues and things like that. And yet he thinks of you, and that he wants to communicate with you. But in both breaths already, I feel that there's someone that is near to you that can be and is more reliable to you in the love sector. I'm sensing a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, someone arising, and a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, someone arising. So I feel that, again, this tells me that because we're looking at a beginning of shift of change of energy when it comes to all your desires, you you might want to consider and do just itself a love ritual. Just a love ritual. Nothing of this, nothing of that. Love ritual. um it will be my biggest suggestions, due to the fact that I'm seeing certain situations coming this way and certain situations coming that way. So he wants to, he cares, he likes you, he he's a little giddy when he thinks of you. But other things matters, that other things in the reality form that are preventing these things. So here we have someone that the universe has sent, but it's not equivalent to you or to your energy, not in the way that you desire or wish to or should be. So we need to open up the portals to the love sector and open up to the energies that are coming to you, or more clearly and more compatible to you. Okay. Can he return after that fact, after the love ritual, if he's meant to be? And definitely for you to have some type of karmic entryway with him or any other person, whoever has been in the past, will come back during that time. If it's not meant to be, they will also dissipate due to the love ritual. Okay? We're discarding the love energies that are not conducive to you, in other words, and we're bringing in the fruitfulness and new energy, and for the right person to come through. Okay, so we have a stall in reference to the Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising energy. Stall within the Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Scorpio energy. So install means is delaying their energy to come forward, to be or to meet you or to be with you, whatever may be the case in love. So with a love ritual, you get to open this and bring them forth. Okay, bring them forth and closer to you. Then you sit into wait, and then other things happening within between that frame time, you or theirs, and it delays and it delays. Excuse me. And sometimes too many things happen in friction between the energies that they just come in through passing and they do not stay. So definitely I recommend that. Okay, so, and again, in your energy, there's still that Okay. Um, oh, that's beautiful. The blue jay red birds. I mean, this is the third one I've seen since I've been doing your reading this morning, isn't that? It's an omen. Oh, they're absolutely beautiful. Oh my God. This is why I love to be outside. Uh, I have a thing for nature. It is just the most beautiful thing that you ever have to see. And I want to see if I can take a picture of them, if they could just stay like that. Let me see. I apologize. Let's see. Oh, stay, stay, stay. Nope, they flew. Um, they are just beautiful, I have to say. Okay, so, oh my God, and there's another one that came through, and it's over here sitting close to my table. Okay, so let's move on forward. That's a good omen, okay? Especially for your reading. Okay, do I want to see something here before I move on? No, because I'm looking at love. Now I'm going to do the other spread in you and for you, okay? In reference to love. Let's see. And as, of course, as I do this, I will ask other things. Now, let's see. Thank you to the universe, to the angels of the heaven and earth. Alignment with truth. Yes, I feel the more so that, you are like a little girl going into the candy shop. You're excited. Um, you're looking forward to meeting certain people and dating, but you're afraid. You're afraid to get hurt. You're afraid to fall in love. Your fears could be also a blockage as well. Let's see. Yeah, as for now, I'm only seeing, if in anything, friendship between you and this Aquarius, okay? As for now, you don't want to have your heart broken again. You don't want to hurt again. You don't want to be betrayed again. And so the fact that when you see these things, it's hard for us to change our pattern of behaviors, the way we lived our lives. So when we built a wall, it's very difficult to break that wall, okay? And for someone else to come and break it as well. And I feel that this is what's happening as well. Okay. Yeah. So. Oh. It's announcing in the near future a change of home environment for you as well. It also is announcing a future pregnancy in your life as well. Could be it's a family member, could be your daughter, let's say, and or a son. No, I think that more so a daughter. Um, there's expansion here in your life, okay? Certain things are changing for the better. I feel that economically, there's a shift also that is changing for you for the better. Um, let's see. So I do feel that once you do this ritual, we're going to also see a significant change. Your love will change different. Your feelings will be a little bit more open to this, even though you are, but you're needing to get the residue of these energies that are standing there completely uh, holding you back. You know, I definitely feel that you are going to take the chance on, at the very least, going out for coffee and or a drink and get to know this man. Something is coming right off the back that is going to change. Okay, between his energy and yours, something needs to be open and set. um and at the same time, when we confess things, let's say for example, our energy expands as well. We discard certain energies that does not serve us, right? And then we bring forth opening for other ones to come in. Now, with what I'm sensing here is that, believe it or not, there is a slight chance after all this, that including this person, that right now the energy is a little blocked for me between you and him. There's a blockage energy in his scenario completely. And I don't feel necessarily that it is all because of you. It is because of him and the karmic uh, actions of this life that he has, and probably others, but what he is in his life at this moment. So there's a baggage in there that he is carrying on, and it must be very heavy for him to go through all these mental and health issues. Mental, I mean by distress, by constantly thinking over and over situations of his life, you know. Um, and it could also be that he's suffering from something within his brain as well. Okay. And I feel that because he's having these things coming at him out of the blues, even probably, maybe he's getting a diagnosis that he didn't know, or maybe he's getting the truth of what he has and didn't know, you know, something to that effect. He needs more tests for sure. Um, but we see these things that are completely taken off. Um, and I feel that once all of this takes place in accordance, there is a very slight chance that he can come back around into your life. And I feel that he wants someone to be with him, to love him, to live with him, to build a home, to build a family. Could he be doing that physically? Maybe, maybe not. Could he be declaring that physically? Maybe, maybe not. But in his spirit, in his energy, that is what I'm sensing, that these are the requirements, what his ultimate goal can be and is. And these are the things that he really does desire and want. Okay? So, and these are things that he wants, but these are also the things that you desire and want in life, as I see it here. Okay? So there's something in common that draws your energy together for sure. But that doesn't mean just because you have it and it's there for him and you, doesn't mean that it's going to happen. I've seen this before, because there's a blockage that keeps it from coming in between you two. And so for that, you need to have a sit down with him. Okay? Talk the talk, in other words. Don't go based necessarily on what I say. Go based on what he tells you at the time that you have a sit down with him, if you haven't already. And go from there, and then we can come back and narrow it down, touch bases. Okay. um yes. um and I still see this energy of other two potentials bachelors coming your way still. And I say still because I feel that they've been here quite a while before and haven't entered into your path even. Okay. Very strong Pisces, Scorpion, Cancer. So that will want a relationship, want to be with you, but we have him sitting there in a standstill. So it's there, but he's not coming in. He's been stalled for at least 3 to 4 years. Let's see. Where's that other person's energy that I saw? The Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising. We see him with someone else, so this other person is married. Conflicts with the relationship in reference to, you marry me because convenience, there is no love here, and so far. So the Virgo, the Taurus, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising male, in his life, we definitely see some struggles with someone else that he is with at this time. So he is married, this other person. Okay. Stay together because of the family and so far. So that's a different scenario. That could be the reason why he's also stalling. What's the reason why the water signs have stalled? You know, the reason why the water sign has been stalling is because he's been a, I don't want to say a lover boy, but like a dreamer energy. He dreams in ways that life can imagine nowadays. You know, he's the type of dreamer as Romeo and Juliet kind of scenario is what I'm sensing in his energy. So he sees good in people. Uh, he sees the love in the people, and I guess because of that, he has been taken advantage quite too many times over. Um, and so he's trying to be more assertive in his life. His friends would tell him, you know, don't just give your love in the beginning, because that makes you more vulnerable to these women and so far. So he's going through this lesson of patterns and being around his friends more to give him confidence, boost his energy, and so far. So you know, he's more compatible to your energy. I want to say this water sign, but that doesn't mean that he is the one. I'm just saying that he is more compatible to your emotions and feelings and love situations that you've had in the past. So, but because he's going through a shift in his life, there's a hold up in there. Okay. And then you've been going through similar situations as he has been also, and also dealing with family situations that hold you, keep you at bay from opening and having time for yourself and learning to love yourself. So you are in that path of learning to love myself, learning to accept myself, learning to see the beauty within me, and having the self-endurance and confidence within myself that I can have anyone that I choose to have because it's deserving of me and I am deserving of them, to love me, to nurture me, to care for me, to provide for me, um, and stand by me till the ends of my days with love. Amen. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna have to vibrate my energy after this reading, because his energy is very, very heavy for me, the Aquarius energy, and he has drained me completely. So I do feel that he probably needs, you know, like he needs to go to the hospital to get even IV to get his hydration levels up to date, something to that effect, or his brain is just almost like a depleting energy is what I'm sensing from him. Okay. Okay. Now, angels of the universe and the heavens, I want to thank you. Thank you for today. So let's do one final spread of him and see if anything changes on his perspective. And I'm telling you, I don't see that he is married, but if he is, there is no love situation in the picture. Okay. If he's staying with someone, I feel that this is just convenient situation. I don't sense it that he is married, but again, if he is something that he feels is not suitable for him, is something that he's just there to be there, either because there's a place at home and or there's children involved, adults, um, and there's just, I don't see it. Okay, I don't see it. Again, I feel that there's an energy of detachment between them already. Even if they're married, there's energy of detachment. If he's married, that's a big if. It could be someone that he probably divorced and such, and so there's that person still constantly in his life for whatever reasons, money wise, children wise, you know, financial situations, home, property, all these things. So it's a constant nagging feeling that I get from whoever this female is that is close in boundaries. Okay. Um. Now, yeah. Again, I keep seeing someone else in your life and not him. I just have to see it. I mean, it is what it is. It's either someone else, but I don't see him. And again, he is going through something in the very moment coming in that he's going to need attention. Okay? That's what I see. Does he like you? Absolutely he does. More than his share. Okay? Do we see in the near future after you do this love ritual, because I feel that it is here, we definitely see you with someone else. Now the portals are by then be open, so we definitely have the water signs still at bay. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. That is in here is what I see this person as. You thinking of someone from the past is how I see it. You are thinking that is someone from the past. So that person in the past, surprisingly enough, he still cares for you. He still thinks of you. He still misses you. He is married. He's not happy. But he does think of you as you think of him. So it makes sense that you will be picking up on his energy, because you're picking up mutually energy, thinking about each other every now and then. Often enough from him more than you. But I also see, after all this, we're open the portals. We'll see a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. This could be the one for the future. Okay? Again, this could be the one. Or he is very strong Leo, and he is either water sign in between earth sign. But yeah, it's here. It's here. Okay? So you let me know. But for now, I definitely feel that take a chance on going out. Take a chance on dating. Okay? Take a chance. Even if they're patients, even if they're walking, whatever it is, even if it's at your job, even if it's at a cafe, even if it's at happy hour, you make yourself be noticed and put there when you least expect it. Okay? As I did with this one. With this one, there's just something about him. It's not clicking for me. It's just not. I'm sorry. It's not. So maybe his energy will open up more after you get to either talk to him again, see him again, or go out to see him and see what he's about. Okay? But we definitely see some issues with the health. Thank you to the universe and to the heavens. That could be the star. I feel like I wanted to say something, but I'd rather not. I saw something, in other words, but I feel that I have to hold that one in reference to him. Thank you to the universe and to the angels of the heaven and earth, Lord Jesus. Thank you to the universe and to the heavens, Lord Jesus Christ. Can you connect me? Can we see the energy of... Okay. So you haven't dreamt him lately? You haven't felt him lately? No. 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 So I definitely feel that there's there hasn't been that vibrating energy between you and him lately. He's felt your energy being a little detached. He felt, or he feels that you're moving forward, you know, trying to begin something, trying to begin a new chapter within your life, and just trying to begin something new, but at the same time trying to put these beautiful memories. And it's almost like, you know how he shows me like a locket, a locket with pictures or something like that, and just looking at it and opening and just, going through the memories as you open that. And then as you shut the locket, you also shut those memories, store them again for the next time around when you're needing to feel it again. So I don't know if you do have a locket or not, but this is what I'm sensing. He could give me an example of the way that I'm sensing the energy, or you have that. Okay? Or you're going to do that. It's how I'm sensing his energy right now. But at the same time, he's telling me that there's a distance between it. There's a burden situation. And so how he tells me is in an energy where he's a little saddened by this situation, but at the same time, he knows that eventually had to be the cause of this situation. And it had to be the cost of this new beginning, and that in life we eventually have to put certain things in the past and move on forward to the next journey, whether you fulfills you or not. Okay, we have to just look and put things into perspective in our life and grow together. Could he be there constantly, offer you love and uh, in any kind of way of emotional support and spiritual support? Yes. Okay. He knows the patterns of this situation, is what he's telling me, but he's a little saddened by it, is how I'm sensing it. Okay. It's almost like saying something is coming to an end, from your end or his. Okay. It's what I'm sensing from his energy. Now, can we see more of this, please? Can we see? Okay. He's telling me to take this one. I'll take this one. Thank you. Let's see. Yes, he sees a new chapter coming in the beginning, in your life. And he sees, either you or him or both of you expanding from certain situations in your lives, whether it's physically and spiritually, and or both. I feel that the connection of bondage, it's almost like a rubber band that you expand. You let them go around, expand it, and then come forth again between you. Not the scenario didn't fit for me right now, but yeah. Okay. There's a whole new expansion coming to light. That regretfully he sees, those things coming. Okay. He sees the change. He's also working on a change that he knows that no matter how he plays it out, he knows that the change is coming. Okay, in yours energy and his. So the change of moving forward, the change of learning new aspects of vibrate energy within his spiritual realm and yours. So yeah, new chapters coming in. Okay, new beginnings coming in for you and him. He does not want it though. Okay, he does not want it. Could be one that he's afraid. Yes, he's fearing the possibility that, detaching and not finding you again. Okay, he's fearing this change of not being left and wonders alone. Okay, and not be able to come together as it should, as in the past. For some reason, he's fearing this today. I don't understand why. And there's new perspective at the end of the road for sure. It's here. So like when I asked that, and I'm letting him know. So as you do new beginnings, there's new change. Okay, new wonderful beginnings, new change in his spiritual life. Whether he wants to be reborn or go into other dimensions, he has that path coming one way or the other. The light is there at the end of the tunnel, but again, he's showing me that because lately it's been a difficult, alignment to touch with you, and the fact that everything is changing for him, getting detached, you know he's afraid of not finding you. He's afraid that you're going to be happy wherever that path you are that you're going to lead. Um, so I feel that he does wants you to be happy and find yourself. He does. But I almost feel like he's afraid of you leaving him because you find someone that is better and more suited for you. You know how I sense this? I feel that in the living he was like that with you as well. Um, I feel that he felt that he was not worthy of you. Um, that you will come together and break up and come together and break up. And so because yes, he's saying because you met other people and you left him. Okay. So, you know, and it's also it's giving me that vibe that maybe you're gonna find someone that you could love better than him. You know, I feel that he's in that physical feeling of what he had in life and what he have had in the past with you as well, that makes him feel out of balance for sure. Okay. That makes him feel that he will not find you again, that you will decide to just let things be, what was, and set them free, you know. So he really does not want to be in that freedom, okay, if it's not coming back to you, okay. So as we say that, as we see this, I am letting him know that there is no detaching from you. So as I say that, let's see. Okay, come again. Oh, yeah. Ooh. Okay. Of course he does not want to let you go. Of course he doesn't want you to let go. But of course he also understands that this world is still populated with such negative entities and energies that are actually, as we speak, or multiplying. Okay? Yes, so is the good energy, but the negative energy is multiplying as we speak as well. So he knows that the karma hasn't been as easy for both of you. Okay? He knows that he needs to hold on strong, and he will find any ways and any means to communicate that with you. He knows that he has to trust you, okay, to be successful in the next time around. He's also telling me to be worried for who comes in your path as well, okay. It could be a manipulative energy, someone that is out here to no good, okay, in this life, just sucking in energy of people, whether it is a man or a woman, it doesn't matter. Someone is coming in the picture, okay. Or it's also giving me the warning of certain entities around your space or someone that you care for as well, okay. Yeah, it's telling me that. Let me see. I want to end in a good note with you. So when I said that, he goes, okay, if that's what you want, you don't want to talk to me today. He goes, just tell her I love her. I love her, and I'm always looking out for her, expanding her growth. Okay, there is a delay between us lately, but I will find a way. There is a delay on your growth as well, but I will find a way. I promised you something, and I will, by God, keep my word, is what he's saying. I do not know what he promised you. That's between you and him. Only you know if it was a promise before he passed or after he passed. Okay? He's saying, no, look, baby. You can have 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't care how many men you can have. I get you. I get you. Does it hurt? Of course, because you know me. I was always jealous. I didn't want no one to touch you, to look at you, and to have you but me. You can have A, B, C, D. You can have anyone you want. But no one is like me. That I know. Because you made me be that way. So no one is like me. You can have a good man. You can have someone to love you. You can have someone to support you eventually in a way that you want to be supported. But no one is like me because you made me be the one for you. Oh my God, I love that. Jesus. I love what he just said. Oh my God. Yeah, there you go. Now he's coming in. Don't worry. Um, he's picking up his energy pace as we speak now. So he literally understands what he's vibrating. You know, he knows that you're gonna be together eventually. I feel that there was a hold up in here, in what he's going through lately. He knows that he's not gonna be alone though. Okay. Just as you're learning path, I feel that he is going to learn path. Is he going to have somebody else before he meets with you? I asked the question, is he going to have somebody else before he meets you? No. No, he's not. He's just going to go through some other lessons in his pattern. Yeah. He's not going to have another person before he meets you. Before he meets you again. Okay? I see it here. He's not. So basically what he is doing as we speak, he's going to be going through his vibration energy, come within himself as he's been doing, and continue to work on this. Okay? And the reason why I say this is because he's trying to detach from the karmic situations that we've had in the past, to not repeat itself again. So he's going to do his best to break that karmic relationship and karmic energies of not being suicidal for the next life. I feel that this is the deepest, hardest challenge that he is going to have, to learn how to break that type of ancestry line, or to break that type of experimental, physical, karmic lessons, you know, of taking his life, or having to be the victimizer in his physical and spiritual growth, as you already know what I'm referring to. Okay. I feel that this is the biggest challenge that he has been going through lately, and so overviewing everything else, and it's very hard and challenging for him, because this is almost like I have no control over this. I feel like something and someone else is taking charge of that. I it's almost like he feels that he succeeds with the breaking of this type of bondage, but he can't be broken off of that. I wonder what he means by that. So I want to say that this is a self in perspective view, where it's about him right now, and how to for him to come through off of this. Okay, he needs to learn how to break this attachment, how to close it off, and how to not to repeat it. Okay. It's not easy. I have to say, it's not easy. Not easy. Because he's done this before. Family members have done this before. It's not easy. It hasn't been just in this life either. So it's very challenging. Very, very, very challenging, I feel. Okay. Yeah. No, he does not want to walk away. He still wants you in his life, but he still has to have a lot to work in his being, to work from from his living life and spiritual life. You know what I mean? Um, he had a lot of struggle in the physical life, but at the same time, he struggled more within himself that he couldn't explain it. And of course, we definitely see here that certain people were doing, spiritual work as well. And so that led to his demise as well. Okay. And and it happened here in the physical life as it has in the past. So we definitely have this bondage of not being able to detach in his spiritual growth, and he's been struggling for that lately. And I feel that that could be one of the reasons why you have not been sensing him as much. We go through this up and downs in the spiritual realm as we do here in the physical life, and so we have to learn how to divide those two. And when we ask about our loved ones on the other side, we also need to understand that just because they moved on from the physical flesh does not mean that they're still not going through certain things. Okay, especially in the pattern and behavior of the way that certain people passes, it makes it more difficult to move on forward. Timing in their spiritual light and their spiritual form is different from ours, so you know um, it varies as well on their experiences. So as we are also happy today, sad tomorrow, they can go through that energy of disbursement as well. Okay. uh they can go through that energy at disbursement due through their life physical pattern that they're detaching from. So you still have, it's almost like a drug addict going to a rehab. You have to go through that passage, right? I'm not sure if that's a good example or not, but um I'm just trying to make it into the more visual way to see it. So he's still struggling with pain. Okay, he's definitely still struggling with pain, and I feel that he's also saying that he's afraid that he won't be able to break this bond as well. Okay, I feel that he's trying to let me know that he might not succeed in this bond. He might not succeed, and he's afraid that he's going to be left out on the energetic field, limboed out, and always having to feel that experiment over and over. He's afraid of that. Okay, I feel that that's where his holding energy is. He's oversees you, he says. um he's still trying to touch your energy. uh, he sees you expanding as well. He sees love within you. He sees those things. Okay, I feel that you asked him to do something and he didn't do it. um or at least you felt that he didn't do it. Okay, because he tells me, I did. He says, I did. And he's just like moving his hands and he's shaking his head up and down. I did. He says, I did. Okay. um he says he has to go right now, so he has to go right now, he says. So I something about this energy just I want to say it's maybe that's I'm trying to gravitate to it, and I feel that I'm just sad. What's going on here? Let's send him a good note. Okay. I ask him. Let's disperse this energy in a good note today. Okay. As I say these things, he knows that I'm very sincere with what I'm saying and communicating, and I'm letting him know there is always a way out to everything that we do in the physical and spiritual realm. That we are always watching over each other. We're always thinking about each other. Um, and that just because a day passes where we do not say their name does not mean that they are not existent in our physical realm. Um, and so I feel that he's learning to crawl. You know, all these months, all this year, he's been going through learning to adjust to the pattern of energy that he's in. And as we speak now, he's learning to crawl. And so I feel that it's like, you know, and if you're learning to crawl, you know, you're going to scratch your knees and things like that. So that's the energy that I'm sensing with him right now. It's just um he wants you to remember him in the positive way and not in the negative way. um he wants you to not shed tears of disappointments and sads for him, um because I feel that when you have tears of joy and when you have memories of joy, your energy subsides in a different vibration. And so they're able to come through, especially when you're in that moment. Now, when you're disappointed with them, they really don't want to come through. They don't come. But when you're in desperate need of help and things like that, then they do. Okay, so it just depends on the spirit. So I feel that that's what he's letting me know today. Okay. Yes. Okay, so we're going to end in that good note where he's telling me, don't think I don't listen. Don't think I'm there with you. Don't think that I am not available for you. I will always find one way or the other, whether it's delayed or before or after the time that you're asking, wanting, whatever it is. I'm coming through hell, rain, or water, whatever's the say that he's trying to tell me. Okay? Because I feel that he used to say that to you. Okay? He's letting me know. If you're down, I'm down. If you're still with the same path with me, hell, rain, or water, whatever it is, I'm going to find it. I'm going to find you. Okay? That's what he's saying. I will do my best to give to you as I promised you at one point. My promise is still standing. He will be the person that you wished him to be, or he's going to try to be, he says, and he's smiling. He says, I want to be that good person for you. I want to be that person to shower you with love the way I always said. Remember, he's telling me for you to remember the things that he used to say and do to you as he caressed you, as he put his big arm around your shoulders and his hand over your shoulder, you know, rubbing it up and down, caressing it, and the other hand on your cheeks, soften it as he touches your hand, his right hand over your left cheek, moves your face, your head toward his side where he's sitting, your left, his right, and he's looking at you as we speak, and he's looking at you, and he says, baby, I love you. You're beautiful to me. You're the most beautiful woman I ever met. Something to that aspect, whether he's done it or not in the living, is what he's telling me now, or he's doing that as we speak. And he's just exhaling it, your view, exhaling you looking at him, and you're looking at him with this puppy eyes, and it's almost like you want to cry, or you did cry, and you said, I love you too. You're everything to me. And then he leans on to you to kiss you. Okay? I am at odds right now because I'm at odds. The couch is like color, I feel. I don't know if you have one like that or not. But he's taking me in that space. Okay? I think it's absolutely beautiful. I mean, love. This is love through the times. There's no boundary here, period. Okay? Okay. Thank you. So we are going to close it with that today. I hope that this was helpful to you, my love. I send you and yours love and light, protection to you and to your physical and spiritual life. Angels of the universe and of the heavens, I want to thank you for coming through today. And to the spirit of, thank you for today's messages. I want you to know that we are here to help you in any way that we can, and protect you in any way that we can, and guide you in any way that we need to light your path. Thank you to the universe and to the angels of the heaven and earth. Thank you to our souls and to our spirits. Thank you, our Father, Lord Jesus Christ. Amen. Okay, so we end in a good night, in a good note. Thank you to all. I am Margot, your tarot reader. Love and light.